Hello and welcome to Evan's Book Review. Today I will be reviewing a book that I just finished last night. It is called The Navajo Weapon, and here it is. Yes. It is a paperback. It is written by Sally McClain. She did a wonderful job putting all the information together for this book, and it does a great job of making all of the information concise and understandable. The book itself is 303 pages. That includes all of your epilogues and basically glossary of the Navajo words and letters, which is a nice touch. It's cool to be able to see that. And throughout the book, they also will give you the undecoded code that was sent in the Navajo language, and then they decode it for you so you can see exactly what that message said. Also, a pretty cool fact at the end of this book, the code talkers who had a hand in helping to create this book actually made a message for readers, and it gives you the dictionary at the end of the book to go ahead and decode that. Now, obviously, I'm not going to spoil it because that's part of the fun, so you can figure it out yourself. It's like a secret decoder ring. But all in all, it was a really, really good book. I enjoyed it. The information was great. It takes you basically from the start of the program in the Marine Corps to all the way through the end of World War II, when basically everything's done, and they kind of wrap it up. The epilogue's really good. It talks about basically where the soldiers went from there after the war, what they did. It's a really cool read. And normally I don't like books that have pictures in them because they kind of throw off the pacing, and it's usually an editing nightmare. Excuse my cat Franklin here. Yeah, so it's usually an editing nightmare with books that have pictures. But in this book, I give it a pass because most of the pictures in here are great. They're great content, and they're very relatable to what you are reading. So it was cool to see some of the Navajo land, and then some of the major battles, or basically scenery that the Navajos were involved with. And it does cover a decent amount of history and backstory on the Navajo and the Native American people in general. And it's all good information. It was things going into it that I was not aware of. I knew about the code talkers, but obviously not in such detail. So the book achieves, I think, what it set out to do, and really does kind of broaden your spectrum of understanding how important they were, not just to the Marines, but to all of the U.S., and for that matter, all of the Allied forces, and what they did. So very good read. I enjoyed it a lot. If you are a fan of military history, decoding things, Native American history, really anything to do, I guess, with that aspect of life as far as history, learning the backstory of how certain things happen and came to be. This is a very good story for that. And I think it's one that a lot of people don't know about but should. So I'm surprised that I kind of had to dig this out of a back closet of a paperback store, because this book, in my opinion, should have gotten a lot more recognition for what it does, but maybe this video will do that. So, in summation, Navajo Weapon, written by Sally McClain, very good. Highly recommended. And if there is anything else that you would like to add, if you've read it, if you liked it, if you didn't, if you think my review is not accurate, or if you have a book that you would like me to read and review for you, please let me know down in the comment sections below. And a like or a subscribe would be fantastic. Also, feel free to let me know if you think there's anything I can do to improve this channel. Obviously, it's a startup project, so hopefully I will improve as we go on. But this is what we got, and that was my first review. So until next time, guys, read a book.